What is going on, beautiful people? Today, we're going to be talking about why you shouldn't take back your narcissistic partner, toxic partner. If you're new here, my name is Lee Hammock. I'm a clinically diagnosed narcissist, and welcome to another episode of the Narcissist Code. So boom, welcome back, folks. Welcome back. Yes, I know. So let me go ahead and get this out the way, because I know what people are going to say. I was like, if you've watched me for any amount of time, or even if you're new here, you'd be like, well, Lee, you're a diagnosed narcissist. Your wife came back. Your wife took you back, gave you another chance. So why should we listen to you? Why should we just follow in your footsteps to take the lead and go back to our toxic, lying, cheating, ass beating, narcissistic partner? Why shouldn't we? What makes you so different? First of all, I've been in psychotherapy for 7 years. 7 years, right? And the reason I tell most people to not take back your narcissistic person is because that narcissist, hasn't changed. They haven't changed. But Lee, they told me they were going to go to therapy. They told you they were going to go to therapy. They said, if I take them back, they promised they wouldn't do it again. They promised they would change. They promised they would work on themselves, or go pray more, or find God, or read the Bible, and go talk to the pastor, or go talk to the lady, whatever it takes. They said they would do whatever it takes for me to get me back. Why didn't they do that before? You don't know what you have until you lost it, though, Lee. They knew what they had. They just didn't ever think that they were going to lose it. They thought that you were always going to be there. They thought that you were always going to be there to put up with the BS, to tolerate their behaviors, and to give them. They thought you were going to be there until they got tired of you, until they got the opportunity to discard you. Because I'll tell y'all this right now. One of the main reasons that a narcissist wants you back, if you left them, if you're the one who left, one of the main reasons is so they can leave you. It's so they can have that. It's like an ego check. It's like to help protect their fragile egos. They want to be able to say to themselves and to say to other people, "I'm the one who broke up with you. I'm the one who left them. They weren't good enough for me." Even though they might be saying it already, but they internally know it's a lie, right? So they want it to be the truth. Narcissists. The crazy thing about it is, narcissists they will lie to everybody else, but they hate lying to themselves. So it's crazy like that. It's a lie. Repeating it over and over again, knowing that I got broken up with, knowing that you left me, is a crazy feeling. It makes you feel crazy on the inside. It makes your mind kind of go wild, and makes you kind of feel stupid at the same time. But this is why I tell people, when you're dealing with a toxic, narcissistic person, that a lot of times they just want you to take them back so they can be the ones who said that they broke up with you. It's a petty, narcissistic thing to do. Yes, it absolutely is. Well, damn, Lee, I wish you'd have told me this 7 months ago before I took him back. Yeah, I know. I get it. I understand that right there. But a lot of times this is what goes on. This is what comes with the territory and whatnot. It absolutely is. So I'm telling you right now, when you're dealing with a narcissist or a toxic person, that's one of the main reasons that they want you back, because they want to be the one to hurt you. They want to inflict that pain of rejection, of being rejected, that abandonment wound that you open up. They want you rip the stitches off of their abandonment wounds. So they want to hurt you. They want to get you back. How dare you abandon me regardless of what I did to you? How dare you make me feel abandoned here? How dare you leave me? How dare you try to hold me accountable? So some of them want to get you back, want to come back to your life just to be the ones that left you. And if this is true, if this happened to you before, so people can see that I'm telling the truth, put it in the comment section. So, yep, I took them back. They broke up with me. I took them back. I broke up with them first. I took them back. Then they broke up with me. Just drop it in the comment section. Just leave a healing heart emoji, like the little healing heart. Just if you had an iPhone, type in the word healing, and the little heart with a bandage will come up. Leave that emoji in the comment section if that would happen to you, and whatnot. Because a lot of people, just shows people that, well, Lee, he know what he's talking about. And that's why I say you shouldn't take them back, because a lot of them holding that resentment to the fact that you left them. So they want to hurt you back. They want to get their lick back and whatnot. So be very, very careful when you're taking them back into your life, if you so decide to. Because again, at the end of the day, I can make as many videos as I can tell you. You can see 1,000 healing hearts in the comment section, and that won't stop you from going back. Sometimes you can look. I would rather y'all not have to learn the hard way, because sometimes the hard way, it's sometimes the easy path is the right path, right? Learning the hard way. Sometimes you don't have to learn the hard way, y'all. You can graduate from the school of narcissistic abuse you can graduate from the school of narcissistic toxic relationship dynamics, by taking narcissistic abuse 101. You don't have to get a doctorate in abuse. You don't have to be abused to consider yourself a doctorate. You keep going back and forth. So these videos will help shortcut the process. Shortcut my French, but that happens. But also another reason you shouldn't take them back is because, like I said, they haven't changed. They are still the same person. Bully, how do I know if they haven't changed if I don't take them back? If you are still talking to them, you should probably be no contact. If you're still talking to them and they're telling you to take them back with contingencies, if you take them back before they make those changes, they feel like they don't need to make those changes. Why would if you take me back and I haven't made changes, why do I need to make those changes? In my mind, I'm already good enough for you to take back. So why would I change any other behaviors? You already took me back. Why would I put the extra effort in? I'm here. I can treat you good for a little while, but I'm here now. So why do I need to change anything else up? So that's why I was telling you. But and also right here, ask yourself this question right here. What other thing, and I've said this before, what other thing have they been consistent with inside of your relationship? What have they been consistent with within your relationship? Consistent with? Other than consistently treating you badly, what else have they been consistent with inside of that relationship? Or before you knew them, as a friend, as a parent, as a brother or sister, whoever they are in your life. It doesn't have to be an intimate relationship. It doesn't have to be your boyfriend, girlfriend, your husband, wife. What have they been consistent with in your life? You know what I mean? What have they been consistent with in their life other than being consistently abusive, consistently toxic, consistently manipulative, a consistent liar? What have they been consistent with? Because if you ask my wife, and she's done lives on my YouTube channel before, if you ask her, she will tell you. She will legitimately tell you that before I went to therapy, every time I told her I was going to make a change in my life with something, I did it. I followed through. I was consistent. Hey, babe, I know I'm 27 years old right now, but I feel like I need to go back to college and get my degree. Yes, I know I work first shift. Yes, I know I have to start part-time. Yes, I know we have kids, but I'm going to go back to school and get my degree. I went back to school and got my degree. Hey, I'm going to go do this. I started doing that. Hey, I'm going to lose weight. Hey, I did that. I was consistent with so many other things in my life, right? Hey, babe, I'm going to do this for you. I was consistent with doing things for her. So when I told her I'm going to go to therapy and I'm going to stick with it, I was consistent with my therapy. The only time that when she came back home the first time, she only left again back in 2020 when I wasn't consistent with therapy. I missed like 4 or 5 therapy appointments, and then she left again. And that's when she came. I got back into therapy, continued to work on myself, and then she came back, and I've been in therapy consistently since 2020 again. So I had already been in therapy, stopped for a few months, pandemic happened, she left, and then she came back in 2020, and that's when I started my profile. See got to connecting the dots. I had already been consistent with stuff. So babe, I'm going to make this happen. I'm going to go to therapy. I'm going to change my behaviors. I'm going to stick with this. So she already had a patterns of consistency within our relationship to make her think, it's like, oh yeah, he can come back. He can't work on himself. He can be better. So the seeds were already the seeds of consistency were already planted within my relationship dynamic. You see what I'm saying? So they were already there. What has your partner or ex or friend or whoever it is been consistent with? What have they been consistent with? And why should you trust them? If they've been so untrustworthy, y'all, why should you trust them? Why should you trust them? And why, like I said, and again, this is why you shouldn't take them back either, because like, y'all, they'll just do it again. How many times have you taken them back and they've ruined your life or hurt you again, hurt you repeatedly? How many times have you told yourself, and you mean, I know it's going to be, I'm hoping it's better this time. Why are you hoping it's going to be better? You mean, why are you hoping that it's going to be better as opposed to it actually being better? They're selling you a dream. They're selling you a dream and delivering a nightmare. They just actually are. So that's why I just always tell people, just like when you continuously allow them access to your life after they've hurt you so many times, why would they stop hurting you, y'all? I know how you think. I know you think, well, people they get better, or I just gotta wait till they grow up. Narcissists never grow up without help, y'all. If you're dealing with a narcissist, toxic person, they never grow up emotionally without help. Yes, they'll get older physically and mentally, they'll get older, but emotionally, they'll still be children. They'll still be hurt children emotionally. You're dealing with an 8, 9, 10-year-old emotionally. So that's what happens right there. So ask yourself those questions. That's why I'm saying just stop going back into these relationship spaces. I know I'm not trying to make it seem like it's easy, but I'm just telling you to stop going back to these relationship spaces with them, because they'll make promises and they just won't keep them. When people show you who they are, believe them the first time, even when they try to convince you of different. Even when they start to gaslight you, even when I'm going to treat the next person better. Sometimes you trick yourself into taking them back. Oh, they're going to treat the next person better. What if they're right? What if they're true? What if it's true this time? What if they're actually going to go to therapy and stick with it? What if they're actually going to do this? What if they're actually going to do that? You gave them too many. You already gave them the chance to do it. They didn't do it. It had nothing to do with you. This is one way you understand how not to take them back, is you realize that the way they treat you really had everything to do with themselves and how they thought about themselves internally, and way less to do with how they thought about you. So don't take that toxic, narcissistic person back. The only acceptable change, y'all, the only acceptable apology is consistent changed behavior. And the consistency, they need to be consistent outside the relationship. If y'all break up or stop being besties, they have to be consistent outside the relationship before they can be consistent inside of it. Pain changes, but not all the time, y'all. Pain can make people angrier. Just being realistic, y'all. But anyways, y'all, check out the support groups. Check out the courses.mentalhealness.net. I will see y'all later. Mental Healness is out. Peace. Thank you so much for making it to the end of my video. I am extremely grateful for you. Have no idea. If you haven't already, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Helps reach more people. And click on the screen to watch another video or to browse through another playlist. There's also a link on the screen to check out my courses and my support groups to help you heal and understand what you've been through. Thank you so much again. I will see you in the next video. Peace.